Okay, I think we should be live and good to go, but just double checking everything's okay over on YouTube and on Twitch. I think we are showing signs of life on both, which means we can go ahead and start by saying hello and welcome to another set of battles in Season 22 of Go Battle League. Right now we are currently smack dab in the middle of Go Battle Week, so plenty of opportunities for battles throughout this week. And so yeah, we are live once again, both over on YouTube and on Twitch, to be able to capitalize on this opportunity, do as many battles as we can before we call it a night, and we'll be doing it all in the Open Great League, at least for now. Eventually we'll take on the Catch Cup, but that is for later. But for now, yeah, plan is to take on the Open Great League, hopefully see if we can climb a little bit more in our ELO. And speaking of our ELO, just to kind of recap where we're currently at in the season, last time around we made it up to our ace ranking. And right now we have we were able to climb up a little bit after the last stream. Able to make it up to 2278 in our ELO, and we got here with a total of 142 wins under our belt out of a grand total of 210 battles. Our longest win streak is still 18, and our total Stardust earned is just a little bit under 291,000 Stardust. So at the very least, you know, looking forward to hopefully getting ourselves a good amount of Stardust gains by the end of this, but that is to be determined for now. Let's go ahead and waste no time here. Let's go ahead and jump right back into the basic rewards. Jump into the Great League. And to introduce the team that we'll be using for this match, we're starting things out with a Claude Sire up at the front, who's rocking Poison Sting, Earthquake, and Sludge Bomb. Hanging out in the middle, we have Chargebug, who's rocking Volt Switch, X Scissor, and Discharge. And closing everything out, we have Azumarill, who's rocking Bubble, Play Rough, and Ice Beam. Nice, so squad, let's go ahead and jump into the battles and see how we do for our very first match of the night. Right, and here we go. Match number 1 of the set is going to be up against Kichirikipi 4 or 14, I think. Anywho, first matchup is going to be against a Shiny Flex Skeletors. Okay. Yeah, that they do definitely have the fast move pressure on us here. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and let this go. I think even if it is Shadow Ball, we should be okay. Yeah, gets us deep into the red, but otherwise we're hanging in there. Ooh, with that, swapping things out for the Quagsire. Interesting, okay. Now with that, I'll go ahead and fire off the Earthquake, get them about halfway through their health. And with that, we're going to swap in for our Azumarill to take on this, also Shiny Flex Quagsire here. Quagsire coming in with the Mud Bomb spam. That got a little bit of extra energy going for us, but we'll go ahead and waste no time here. Go straight for the Ice Beam. Okay, and we're able to clear out the rest of the Quagsire. And do we see the return of the... Nope. We do not see the return of the Skeledirge, but instead we see the arrival of the Cradily. With that, we'll go ahead and try to take out this next attack. It's going to be Ruck Tomb. We do lose a little bit of our attack power there, but otherwise still have an opportunity to fire off a Play Rough their way. Able to clear out their shield number 1. Okay, ooh, and with that, they have opted to swap back out for their Skeledirge. Okay. Giving them a little bit of extra energy, but it is what it is. Then I'm going to go ahead and bring out the Chargebug. The Incinerates are definitely going to start adding up, that is for sure, but should be able to hold our own fairly well. At least for a little while longer. Now that we'll go ahead and check up a shield here. Do a torch song. Okay, and let's see if we can get off. Okay, we can get off at least one discharge. Actually, I don't know if discharge would have been the best move for this case, but here we are. And with that, they are firing off their charge move now. Let's get to the rock tomb. It is enough to finish off the rest of our charger bug. RIP, but you've done well. Ooh, probably could have tried and fired off the charge, the sludge bomb there. Now I have to try and tank out the grass knot, but unfortunately we aren't able to try to tank that out. So that is going to be loss number 1 to start things out. RIPs there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so not a particularly great start, but still have 4 matches left in the set, so you have opportunities to bounce back. See if you do just that as we go into match number 2 of the set, which is going to be up against Angel Up 25. Alright, Angel Up, what do you got? First match is going to be the Mirror. Cloudsire v Cloudsire. Okay, with that. Okay, I think they're wasting no time here, going straight for the Earthquake. I'll go ahead and let this one go. Yeah, excuse me. And now we've built up as much energy as we can. We'll go ahead and fire that off towards the Cloudsire. We'll clear out shield number 1. We'll take that. Now we'll go ahead and use up our first shield here. It's gonna be a sludge bomb. Good bait, good bait. Okay. We'll go ahead and fire off an Earthquake their way. Do we clear shield number 2 or do good damage? Good damage it is. Okay, and with that, I think we can go ahead and say goodbye to our Cloudsire here. RIP, but you have done well. And with that, we're coming in with the Azumarill. Probably not all too happy with dealing with Sludge Bomb in just a moment, but otherwise, we should be able to hang in there pretty well. I think we can take out at least 2 if we really need to. Yeah. Okay. Got a little bit of extra energy, but right now we're gonna waste no time here and go straight for the Ice Beam. Clear out the rest of the Cloudsire. Okay, and with that, the next one deal is going to be the Greninja. We'll go ahead and try and tank this out. We should be able to resist no matter what move they throw our way, but it's probably going to hurt quite a bit. Or not at all, actually. Okay. Ooh, and with that, last one to deal with is going to be Scrafty. So actually, we're pretty good damage-wise compared to both of these mons. And we'll do some neutral damage for Scrafty there. Take it, we'll take it. Go ahead and let this one go. Definitely's firing off the foul play. Able to get us one to the yellow. Okay, so with that, we do have enough energy to fire off a X-Scissor their way. Clear out shield number 2. And we'll go ahead and check up our shield here. Keep our Charger Bug alive as long as we can. That'll be foul play. Oop, and we see MP Tide, so we're able to fire off the other X-Scissor their way. And with that, swapped right back in for our Azumarill. We do have Play Rough at the ready. Is it enough to one-shot the Greninja? Which just tells me it is, so we do manage to clear the Greninja and secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so with that, we're all tied up. We're 1 win and 1 loss. Let's see if we go for win number 2 here as we look for match number 3. And speaking of, match number 3 of this set is going to be up against Jalal B. Jalal B. It's Jalal B. Starting things out with Gudra. Ooh, okay. Aquatel, definitely a bit of a concern. Otherwise, I think we should be able to tank. Probably get us to about half health, I'm thinking. Yeah. Okay, the other thing that I have to worry about is that Dragon Breath does do a pretty good fast move pressure on us. Ooh, but we are able to fight back pretty well with our Sludge Bomb. But with that, they have swapped in for their Dugong, into which case we swapped in for Charjabug. Coming in with the Icy Wind, doesn't do all too much damage, but does lower our attack, so this is still a little bit concerning there. Got the coming in with the Discharge, able to get them more into the yellow. Okay. With that, we're able to fire off another Discharge their way. Ooh. And almost enough to clear out the rest of the Dugong. I will go ahead and let this go. We'll take the chance. Icy Wind, yep. We saved the shield and we do manage to clear out the Dugong, so I'll take that. We will be saying goodbye to our there's a Charjabug there, unfortunately. RIP, but you've done well. For that, we do have enough energy to fire off a Sludge Bomb their way. Fire that, clear out the rest of the Gudra. Now that last one to deal with is going to be the Shadow Lowland Ninetales. I think with that I'm going to actually go ahead and keep my shields for now. Yeah, we'll go ahead and say goodbye to our Clodsire. RIP, buddy, you've done well. And with that, all hope now lies in the remains of our Azumarill. We're going to try to tank out this first one, see if we're able to hang on okay. Maybe Drill Run. Ow. Okay. I'll go ahead and start checking up shields here. It's gonna be Ice Punch. Okay. Okay, firing off the Ice Beam. Clearing out shield number 1. Firing off another Ice Beam. Clearing out shield number 2. Okay, coming with Drill Run, getting us well into the red. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and check up our final shield here. Hopefully they're not double charged. Oh no, we have an opportunity. We have the Play Rough at the ready. It is going to be resisted, but I think should still be enough. Yep, Play Rough is still enough to clear out the rest of the Alolan Sandslash. And with the sliver of health in our Azumarill, we managed to get ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Whew. Azumarill hanging on for dear life at the end of that one. My goodness. But anyway, with that, we're in the positive. We're 2-1. Let's see if we can go 3-1 as we go into our next match against the Bonito Blakes. Alright, Bonito Blakes. So what do you got? First match is going to go up against a Steelix. Okay. Alright, both of us throwing resisted charge fast moves at each other. I see. However, I think they are probably going to start chucking some Psychic Fangs our way, which is definitely going to add up on defense debuffs on us here. On the flip side, though, we do have an opportunity now to fire off an Earthquake their way. Probably get them to about half health, or take out their first shield. See what it is. And with that, swapping things out for the Gliscopod. Kind of jumped the gun here a little bit and went straight for getting the sludge bomb off here. And we're actually able to clear out shield number 2, so I'll take that. Okay, I'm with that. We'll go ahead and let this go. Probably going to hurt quite a bit, but I think no matter what, we should be able to tank it. It'll be Razor Shell. Oh, yeah. They're very defense debuff heavy, this team. I give them credit where credit is due. Anywho, we go ahead and fire off the discharge. We almost cleared the Glycopod, but Glycopod lives to see another day. And with that, we are able to clear the Glycopod, but they should be able to now clear out the rest of our Charger Bug here. Go ahead and let this one go. An Earthquake, ooh. That definitely finishes off there. Okay, and with that, we'll go ahead and fire off our own Earthquake their way. And on to the yellow. And with that, ooh, last one to deal with is going to be the Quagsire. In which case we can go ahead and bring in a Azumarill. I'm pretty sure there's nothing that we have to worry too much when dealing with Quagsire. Could be wrong. Oh, they do have Stone Edge. That's definitely not nothing. Possibly could have gone Ice Beam for neutral damage, but I think Play Rough will probably do a little bit more neutral damage for our purposes. Yep. And before we continue on against the Quagsire, they have off the Color Knight here, so we do manage to get ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so no matter what, we're ending this set in the positive with 3-1. We might as well see if we can get one more win in this set as we jump into our final match, which is going to be up against Eevee-chan 45. Alright, Eevee-chan, what do you got? First match is going to be up against a Marowak. Ooh, actually, I'm going to nope on out of that. I'm going to bring in a Azumarill, because they're going to bring in Superior. Oh, buddy. Okay. I think we should be able to take out one Frenzy Plant. I think that'll get us maybe deep into the yellow, if anything. Ooh, right to the red. Okay. That's fair, that's fair. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and fire an Ice Beam their way. We're actually able to clear out shield number 1, so we'll take that. We can turn another in time. Ooh, not quite. We will go ahead and let this one go as well. Okay, so let me Aerial Ace. And with that, we're bringing in Le Charger Bug. I think I'm gonna let this next charge move go. I think it's gonna be Aerial Ace. Oh no, it's gonna be Frenzy Plant. It is resisted, but does hurt quite a bit. And so with that, we can go ahead and strike back with an X Scissor. Does do neutral damage. That's actually good to know. I was actually kind of concerned that whether or not that's actually going to do neutral. Coming in with the Bone Club. Now we'll go ahead and fight back with another X Scissor. Okay, get them well into the yellow. Now into the red. I'll go ahead and use my final shield here. Hopefully they're not double charged. Doesn't look like. Okay. Okay, with that, fire off another X Scissor. Clear out the rest of the Marowak. And with that, ooh, last mon's gonna be Talon Flame, and we did just give him a little bit extra energy. I'm a little bit concerned about that. Okay, that coming in with the Superior. Ooh, and with that, we are able to Poison Sting the rest of the Superior out of here before they get to the next charge move. We're good on that regard. Okay, now it's just a matter of how well we handle these next charge moves. So we fly. Oof. Oh, they got me with the double fly on this one. I don't think we're gonna make it through this. I'd be very impressed with Clodsire. Oh, if we actually manage to survive Brave Bird on that one, oof. I'll give an extra credit on that. But yeah, unfortunately, that is going to be loss number 2 of this set. RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, kind of bookending this set on a couple of losses, but we were still able to end this in the positive, so I'll still take that. Go ahead and claim this 3600 Stardust, this charge TM, and an encounter with an Alolan Marowak. Ooh, can we get a good IV Alolan Marowak? That'd be kind of interesting. Alright, let's see what we got. A little bit of an awkward IV there, so I'm going to go ahead and transfer you out. With that, we can go ahead and claim the rank rewards, in which case we are able to climb up at least a little bit more to 2294. And we got cool 4062 Stardust as well. Nice. So with that, not a bad way to start out the night with a cool 3 and 2. Let's go ahead and keep on keeping on though. Jump back into the basic rewards and into Great League. And to reintroduce the team, for those of you who are just joining us, we're starting things out with Clodsire in the front with Poison Sting, Earthquake, and Sludge Bomb. In the middle, we have Charge Bug with Volt Switch, X Scissor, and Discharge. Closing everything out, we have Azumarill with Bubble, Play Rough, and Ice Beam. Alright, so this is our squad. Let's go ahead and jump back into it and see how we do for set number 2 of the night. And match number 1 of the set is going to be up against Santos Luis 69. Nice. Alright, Santos, what do you got? First match is going to be up against a Cradley. Okay. I'm going to do neutral damage with our Poison Stings. Well, just in case they're going for a Rock Tomb for a debuff, I'm going to go ahead and waste no time here. Go straight for a Sludge Bomb. At the very least, clear out the shield. We'll take it, we'll take it. Okay, we'll go ahead and let this next one go. It's going to be Rock Tomb. Not very effective, but does lower our attack. Ooh, next mon that we're dealing with is going to be Lapras. Not sure why I opted to fire off the Earthquake now. Probably gonna save that for later. It's okay. And yeah, Van coming in with our Charjabug. I'll go ahead and try and take this one out because I don't think this is gonna be Skull Bash. Probably like Ice Beam or Sparkling Aria. Sparkling Aria it is. Oof. Still hurts quite a bit though, not gonna lie. Still packs quite a punch. Okay, with that though, we'll go ahead and fire off a Discharge their way. We're able to clear out the dapper Lapras with the bow. Gotta respect the bow. And do we see the return of the Cradley, or do we see Mon number 2? Let's get the return of the Cradley. Go ahead and check up shield here. Try and keep our Charjabug alive for at least a little bit longer. We do have a couple of X Scissors to fire their way, so we'll go ahead and launch that their way. Ooh, okay. We do have one more to fire their way. It might be a risk, but I'll chance it. Give me another Rock Tomb. Okay, and we do have another X Scissor at the ready, so we'll go ahead and fire that their way. We are double debuffed, but I think we still can do enough damage output to clear the Cradley. And we do. And that last one to deal with is going to be their own Azumarill. Before we conduct the mirror matchup here, they have opted to call it a night. So we do manage to get ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, it's a solid start. We're 1 for 1. See if we can go 2 for 2 as we look for match number 2. Speaking of, match number 2 of the set is going to be up against Ty the OG. I think that's 71-71. I don't know. I might have missed the wording on that one. But anyway, they're coming in with Jellicent. Opted to swap in for my Azumarill. In which case they swap out for Doxbun. Bun. Doxbun's cool. Okay. I dig the Doxbun. I have absolutely no idea what Doxbun knows. Other than, I think it's charming me down. Doxbun, absolutely adorable. And no Psychic Fangs. Okay. Interesting. Was going for the debuff there. Go fire off an Ice Beam their way. We'll get them onto the yellow. And with that, we are able to bubble down the rest of the Dachshund there. And that's going to be return of the Jellicent. Okay, and with that, I think I'll go ahead and actually let my Azumarill go here. RIP, buddy, you've done well. And with that, coming in hot with the Charger Bug. I will go ahead and shield, because I think Charger Bug is pretty bulky, but I don't think it's that bulky. And with that, last one I'll deal with is going to be their Wigglytuff. The good news is we actually do have Clodsire for this. I should probably start firing off Sludge Bombs before they hit me with an Icy Wind and debuff me. Take this opportunity while I can. Fire away! Fire away! Yeah, we'll go ahead and let this one go. I think no matter what, we should be able to handle their charge move pretty well. Yeah. So with that, coming in with another Sludge Bomb. We'll get them ones the red. Take that, we'll take that. Okay, go ahead and fire off an Earthquake their way. See if we can clear that last shield. Or get them onto the red, I'll take that too. Okay, we'll go ahead and check up our last shield here. And hopefully we have just enough time to get one more Volt Switch in before our demise. Okay, well we did get the Volt Switch in, but they have opted to call it a night before it hit, so either way we are able to secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, with that, so far so good. We are 2-0. Let's see if we can go 3-0. As we now jump into match number 3 of this set, which is going to be up against Zero Offline Zero. Alright, Offline. What you bringing? It's gonna be Flygon to start things out. Okay. I might just go ahead and swap out for my... Okay, that complicates things a little bit. Not gonna lie. Now they're coming in with the Toxapex. Yeah, I think they're coming in with Sludge Wave next. We might as well just let our Azumarill go here. We actually are giving them a chance to get extra energy. I thought I had Play Rough at the ready, but I might have been caught in the bubble. I might have been caught in the bubble spam there a little bit. So, it is what it is. I think this next one's going to be Brine. It feels a little too fast for... Oh, just kidding. It's going to be Sludge Wave. Gave them a little... what was it? Too much credit on the... what was it? How much energy they've generated. Anywho, I think at this point we'll go ahead and check up a shield here. Keep ourselves alive for a little bit longer. Yep, that one's gonna be the Brine. That's gonna be a return of. Ooh, that's gonna be Flygon. Okay. Back, coming with X Scissor. We're able to clear out the last shield. The first shield, I'm sorry. We're nowhere near the last shield yet. Go ahead and let this go. I think this is gonna hurt quite a bit, but we don't really have much of a choice. Oh, and the last one's gonna be Malamar. I think they got us here pretty much. I'll go ahead and ride this one out. We'll fire off the Earthquake anyway, just to see how much damage, if we can get the good damage in on the Malamar. Up until about half health, I'll take it. But yeah, this team had our number on this one. So it's gonna be loss number 2, one of the set. RIP's there, but GG's all around. Oh, and David Lesimerian, hello, welcome to the stream. How are you? Hi, my friend. Hello. Emo is very adorable, but how are you? Doing pretty good. I will admit, a little bit of a sore throat, but otherwise we're we're still hanging in there. But yeah, good luck on your 100 battles. Thank you. But yeah, right now, you know, we gone through our first set. It was in the positive with 3 wins and 2 losses. Right now we're in the positive in this set with 2 wins and 1 loss. So, yeah, fine at 2,700 YOLO. Ooh, nice. Going for expert push. Yeah. Oh yeah, 2294. We're slowly but surely making our way to veteran ranking. Hopefully this team's able to hang on for dear life as we continue our climb, but we'll see how it all plays out. But I wish you best of luck on your climb as well, David. See expert on the horizon. And if we like spam out on these battles, I could even see legend within reach by the end of the week. I believe. You get them. Yeah, and hopefully we'll get ourselves our 3rd win here as we jump into match number 4 of the set, which is going to be up against Dogfish Bone. It's like a reference to something. I'm not too familiar with it though. But first matchup is going to be up against a Cradily. Gonna be the Cradily. And with that, we should be able to take any pretty much neutral damage from anything they chuck our way. The only thing we have to keep an eye out for is, of course, Rock Tomb, which is going to be debuffing our attack there. Rather a bummer, but otherwise we should be able to hang in just fine. Speaking of attacking, though, we'll go ahead and waste no time. Go straight for the Earthquake. Okay. Still hanging on the green. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and let this next one go. I think even if this Grass Knot, we'll probably get us deep into the yellow, but we should be okay. It's gonna be another Rock Tomb. Okay. We'll go ahead and fire off a Sludge Bomb here, just in case they're going for like Rock Tomb like number 3 or 4, however many we've gone through at this point. I might be pushing my luck a little bit here, but we're going to try and take out this next one as well. It's going to be Grass Knot. Does get me deep into the red, but otherwise we're still hanging on. We're still hanging on. Do have an opportunity to fire off a Sludge Bomb their way. We're actually able to clear out the Cradily, so we're good there. Now next one to deal with is going to be the Gastrodon. Okay, so we say goodbye to our Clodsire there. RIP, but you've done well. With that, we'll go ahead and fight back with our Azumarill. I'm going to try and tank out this first one. I think Earth Power might get us right to the yellow. Oh no. Okay, good to know, good to know. Hang on, live for another day. We actually are still in the green, so we're actually hanging in okay there. I'll take that. Okay, with that, I think we'll go ahead and start chucking up some shields here. I think now is the time. Now feels like an appropriate time to start pushing for shields. Okay, with that, go ahead and fire off another Ice Beam their way. Able to clear out shield number 1. Okay, and with that, I think I may actually opt to let my Azumarill go here. Ooh, not quite yet. Give them, I guess, a little bit more energy. But with that, ooh, last one to deal with is going to be Talonflame. Okay, with that, we do have enough for double discharge. I'm not sure if that one gets them within the proper range for, probably if anything, another flame charge. Ooh, but we do get the other discharge off here, which should be enough to finish off the Talonflame. Can we clear out the Gastrodon? No, we can't. Gastrodon hanging on for dear life here, which unfortunately means their body slam is enough to finish off the rest of our Charger Bug. So that is going to be loss number 2 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Yeah, this does put us in a pretty dangerous situation though, as right now we are currently 2 wins and 2 losses. So let's see if we can keep it in the positive here as we go into our final match against Nizlord. 559. Alright, Nizlord, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Jumpluff. Yeah, Jumpluff we can handle. And Clodsire, pretty solid performance against Jumpluff all around. I think we lose slightly though, but otherwise we should be okay. Charger Bug actually does fairly well against Jumpluff here, so we do have our harder counter against Jumpluff in the back, in case we need to rely on Charger Bug there. Oh, speaking of relying on Charger Bug, they're coming in with the Lapras. We're gonna come in with the Charger Bug. I'll let this go. It's gonna be Ice Beam. Okay, it's been deep into the yellow, but otherwise we live. We make it through. Okay, now we have a double dose of discharge at the ready. Go ahead and fire off one their way. We probably could have tried and built up more energy by just using Volt Switch and then just kind of like shielding our way through, but I'll kind of jump the gun on firing off the discharges their way. And we are able to clear out the rest of the Lapras. Are they coming back in with Jumpluff, or are they going to bring in mon number? Oh, there's going to be Jumpluff. Okay, with that, I'm actually going to go ahead and check out my first shield here, because we do have just enough energy to at least fire off an X-Scissor their way. Go ahead and fire that off. To Archer number 1. And we actually do have enough energy to fire off another X-Scissor. So either take out the Jumpluff or take out shield number 2. Shield number 2 it is. Okay. Okay, and with that we say goodbye to our Charger Bug there. Oh my goodness. Alright, peace buddy, you have done well. Ooh, and with that, last one to deal with is going to be the Annihilate. Into which case we're gonna go ahead and fight away with our Azumarill. They're going for a little bit extra boost into their attack with the Rage Fist. With that, we do have Play Rough at the ready. We'll go ahead and fire that their way. Clear out the Annihilate. And with that, we'll go ahead and let this go. We should be okay. It'll be Aerial Ace. Yep, we're fine. Oh, and I think with that they have opted to let Azumarill do the honors, do the finishing touches here, fire off the Ice Beam, clear out the Jumpluff, and secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so with that, was that also win number 3636 on the thing? I could be wrong. Anyway, also my character seems to be frozen in time, but either way, staying rather consistent with set number 1, staying in the positive with 3 wins out of 5. We go ahead and claim 3600 Stardust, the 3 rare candies, and an encounter with Mienfoo. Okay, hello, Mienfoo. Very kick happy today. And go ahead and try and capture Mienfoo. Also get ourselves some water. Okay. And that we got brand new Mienfoo, the Grace of IV, so go ahead and transfer you out. And with that, we have made our way up to 2308. Okay, so making slow but sure progress out here. We'll definitely take that. Yep, and I think with that note, we're 2 sets in, but the night is still young, so we'll go ahead and jump right back into it. Jump into Basic and jump into Great League. And to introduce the team that we're using, for those of you who are just joining us, we're starting things out with Clodsire in the front with Poison Sting, Earthquake, and Sludge Bomb. In the middle, we have Charge Bug with Volt Switch, X Scissor, and Discharge. And closing everything out, we have Azumarill with Bubble, Play Rough, and Ice Beam. Alright, so the squad is set. Let's go ahead and jump back into it and see how we do for set number 3 of the night. Speaking of, match number 1 of the set is going to be up against Peanut Latino. Alright, Peanut Latino, what do you got? First match is going to be up against the Tyranitar. Shadow T-Tar, all up in this biz. Oh, swapping things out for an Azumarill, all up in this biz. I think I'll swap out for a Charger Bug here because, well, Charger Bug does have bug type moves, which is very helpful against Tyranitar. Otherwise, if Tyranitar is coming in with some heavy rock damage, that's definitely gonna wear pretty heavily on my Charger Bug. But anyway, Azumarill coming in with the Ice Beam, getting us to about half health. Ooh, okay. I'll go ahead and chuck a shield here. Try and keep our Azumarill alive. Well, not our Azumarill, our Charger Bug alive for a little bit longer. And I think we have enough health in us to be able to fire a couple of X Scissors their way. So we do manage to clear out both of their shields, so I'll take that. And with that, next one we're dealing with is going to be the Grumpig. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and fire off the Earthquake, get them to about half health, and with that, we're actually going to swap out for our Azumarill. But before they continue the battle against our Azumarill, they have off to the call tonight. So we do manage to secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's all around. Or is this victory number 1? I'm sorry. Jumping the gun here. Or victory number 1 of this set. GG's all around. Alright, but anywho, we're 1 for 1. Let's see if we can now go 2 for 2. As we jump into our next match. Excuse me, which is going to be up against Trainer Tony, 4226. Alright, Trainer Tony, let's see what you got. First round is going to be up against a Talonflame. Okay, with that, swap an iron out for the Diggersby. With that, we'll go ahead and swap right on out for our Azumarill. That, I'm assuming they're coming in real quick with the Scorching Sands, which I believe has a chance to debuff our attack, if I recall correctly. Doesn't look like it did that here, so we're still good on that regard. With that though, we're going to come in with a real quick Ice Beam. Get them to about half health. We'll take it. Okay, with that, I'm assuming it's going to be another Scorching Sands. Yep. Looks like we avoided the debuff again, so that's kind of nice. Firing off the Ice Beam, do we have the shield? We do, okay. Can their diggers be alive for at least a little bit longer? And with that, I'll go ahead and check out my shield here. Try and keep my Zoomer alive for as long as I can. And with that, we do get the debuff there. It's a bit of a risk, but I'm gonna tank. I'm gonna shield. What am I talking about? That's not tanking. Okay, with that. Ooh, coming in with the Gastrodon next. Okay. It actually does hardwall my team pretty well, not gonna lie. Okay, with that, they're probably worrying that's already gonna be a sludge bomb. I'll see if they opt the shield, if they just let this go. They do opt the shield. Okay, I'll take it, I'll take it. Ooh, okay. Okay, coming with the body slam. Ooh, okay. They do beat us to the charge move there. We lose the CMP tie against Gastrodon. Makes sense. Okay. Oof. That's a good question, actually. Ooh, nope, we lose it. We lost that one. We lost that one pretty heftily. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, they got us good with the flame charge there, so unfortunately that is going to be loss number 1 of this set here. RIPs there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, right now we are currently 1-1. Let's see if we can bring it back into the positive as we go into match number 3 of this set, which is going to be up against Old Man Tuna. Old Man. You know, he honestly does give the Old Man Tuna vibes. His character, his avatar properly fits. If I imagine Old Man Tuna, this is the imagery I'm going. This is now immediately the imagery that I'm going to think of when I think Old Man Tuna. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and shield in here just in case they're going for a Brave Bird and Dip. Nope, they're going for Fly. Okay. Next one that they're coming in with is going to be the Cradley. Actually, I'm not sure why I didn't opt for Earthquake on the very start there. That would have done better in neutral damage, but you know, is what it is. Is what it is. It be like that sometimes. It be like that sometimes. Alright, with that, I'm going to now fire off the Earthquake their way. Yeah, get them all into the red. I'll go ahead and let this go. It's going to be Grass Knot. Ooh, and with that, they're coming back in with the Talon Flame. And fire off a Sludge Bomb before our demise there. And with that, I'm going to come in with our Azumarill. Okay, we'll go ahead and let this one go. I think even if it is Brave Bird, we should be able to tank it pretty well. Yep. And we are able to knock out the rest of the Talon Flame. Take that, thank you. Okay, so we're even on Mons. With that, they're coming in with more Peckle. Okay, ooh, and with that, we are actually able to clear out the rest of the Cradley with our Volt Switches, and now we have a double dose of X Scissor to fire their way. I think this should be enough to knock out. Yep, research tells me it does. So if we do manage to get ourselves our 50th win in the research and victory number 2 of this set, GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that right now, we are currently in the positive with 2 and 1. Let's see if we can go for win number 3 here as we now jump into match number 4 of this set, which is going to be up against Cool Kai 10. Alright, Cool Kai, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Swalot. Okay. And Swalot definitely coming in with the super effective damage with their mud shots. I'll try tank this. I don't know how good of an idea this is, but okay, it's gonna be Ice Beam. Fair, fair. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and fire off an Earthquake their way. Get them all into the yellow. Now we have Sludge Bomb at the ready, so we'll go ahead and fire that their way. Do we manage to clear out a shield or do decent resisted damage? Decent resisted damage it is. Okay, with that, I think I'll opt to let my Clodsire go there. Alright, everybody have done well. And with that, we are able to Volt Switch the rest of the Swalot right on out of here. And now it's the arrival of the Sableye. Okay, with that, I'll go ahead and check out the shield here in case they have enough energy for something like Power Gem. It'll be Foul Play. Still probably would have hurt quite a bit, honestly. Whoop, up, there we go. Took a minute, but we have the discharge up and running, so we'll go ahead and fire that their way. Okay. And with that, we'll go ahead and check up our last shield here. That. Ooh, last one to deal with is going to be their Azumarill. Okay. I think that was bubble number 3, if I was reading that correctly. And with that, we are able to swap out for our own Azumarill for the mirror match here. For the Ice Beam, we're able to tank that pretty well. Okay, and that, we'll go ahead and fire off our Play Rough first. Okay, I'm guessing they're coming with Play Rough next. We do have our Play Rough next. We'll go ahead and fire that their way. Hopefully clear the rest of their Azumarill. Ooh, they do have one bit of health left, but we are able to bubble the rest of that down. And then we are able to bubble down the rest of the Sableye as well and secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so no matter what, we're going to end this set in the positive with 3 wins and 1 loss, but we might as well see if we can go for win number 4 here as we look for our final match of this set. And here we go. Match number 5 of this set is going to be up against DJ Curry Mustard. Alright, DJ Curry Mustard starting things out with a Shadow Monowak. I'm gonna nope right on out of that and swap in for my Azumarill, which is they're gonna swap in for their Cradley. Ooh, okay. Coming in with the charge move first. I'm guessing it's gonna be Rock Tomb to lower my attack. It's gonna be Grass Knot first. Ooh, okay, they're going straight damage on this one. Fair, fair. And then now we're coming out to play rough. They have opted to shield there. Okay. That we do manage to get to another play rough, so we'll go ahead and fire that their way. That we do manage to get them well into the yellow. Then we're going to swap back in for McCloud Sire. We'll go ahead and let this one go. I think even Shadow Grass Knot we should be okay. Rock Tomb, okay. Another Rock Tomb, going for all the debuffs here. With that, we do have Sludge Bomb at the ready, so we should still be able to knock out this Cradley here. Okay. I'm gonna check a shield just in case they have like a rock move. Okay, they're going Bone Club. Last one to deal with is going to be Shadow Drapion. And then with the Aqua Tail. That's quite a bit, but otherwise we're okay. Coming in with Discharge. Coming in with another Discharge. And we do clear out the rest of the Drapion. We do not get to another charge move in time. Go ahead and let our Charger Bug go here. Then we're going to check up our last shield here. And hopefully get enough energy. Oof, I don't know if we have enough health in us to be able to fire up Earthquake right after this. We might have pushed the envelope a little too much here. Yeah, nope. We went a little too far on that one, and that's on me. RIP's there, but unless GG's. GG's all around. But yeah, a little Marowak in the front, man. That's been my Achilles heel. But it is what it is. Anywho, we can go ahead and still claim this 3600 Stardust, this Charge TM, and an encounter with an Alolan Marowak. We may not be doing like super amazing with our sets, but at the very least we're doing, you know, we're staying in the positive throughout, so we'll still take it. And how are we on this Marowak? Rather interesting IV, so we'll go ahead and transfer you out. And with that, we can go ahead and claim the rank rewards, into which case we are now up to 23-22. Okay. Alright, so plus sides here, we've been saying very consistent all throughout. Now, taking a quick moment, grabbing a quick drink of water. Oh. Okay. Yeah, always remember to stay hydrated. Win or lose, it's the most important. Anywho, we'll go ahead and jump right back into the basic awards and into Great League. And to introduce the team that we'll be using for this next match, we're starting things out with Clodsire in the front with Poison Sting, Earthquake, and Sludge Bomb. Next is Charge Bug with Volt Switch, X Scissor, and Discharge. Closing everything out, we have Azumarill with Bubble, Play Rough, and Ice Beam. Alright, so this is our squad. Let's go ahead and jump back into it and see how we do for set number 4 of the night. And first match of the set is going to be up against Jalal B. I remember we fought before Jalal B. I feel like we have. Well, I definitely remember this this Flygon being a thing. Okay, with that, wasting no time here, going straight for the Earthquake. Let's see if they shield. Nope, we actually landed. Hey, I'll take it. And with that, I'll go ahead and shield here in case they're going for like Earth Power or something. Oh, they're going Scorching Sands. Okay. But with that, we are able to... We're up a mon and we're down a shield. Okay, so next mon is going to be the Galissapod. There, firing off Sludge Bomb their way, clearing out shield number 1. And with that, I'm guessing they're coming in with like Aqua Jet or Liquidation, finishing off our Clodsire here. RIP, buddy, you've done well. With that, coming in hot with our Charge-a-Bug, into which case they swap out for their Gardevoir Weezing. We'll go ahead and swap right on out for our Azumarill. Ooh, we do have to keep an eye out for the Sludge. I keep forgetting that Weezing is notorious for Sludge. It's kind of a spammy move too. Yeah, that's my D. I totally forgot. I somehow completely forgot about Sludge. I don't know where my mind went to forget about Sludge, but we forgot about Sludge. Kind of an unfortunate thing to forget about, honestly. But it is what it is. And then we'll go ahead and fire off an Ice Beam. We're actually able to clear out shield number 2, so I'll take that. Okay, so with that, I'm guessing they're coming in with another Sludge. Do you have enough energy for like Overheat or something? We may never know. We probably won't find out for a while. Okay, they're coming in Aqua Jet. Let's be deep into the yellow. Oof. Probably should have just fired the discharge when we had it. Well, fortunately, Charge-a-Bug still coming in clutch, hanging on for dear life, getting off the Volt Switch, and securing ourselves victory number 1 in this set. GG's. GG's all around. Whew. Yeah, I don't know if they had Sludge at the ready on that one or anything, but we hung on. We got 1 for 1. Let's see if we go 2 for 2 as we go against Savio Ramos. Match number 2. That first matchup is going to be up against a Dusknoir. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and fire off a Sludge Bomb their way. Let's see if we go ahead and bait off a shield here. We can, okay. Take it, we'll take it. Now we'll go ahead and let this next one go. Hoping we can tank out. It'll be Shadow Punch. Yeah. Ooh, they're coming with the next charge move. We'll go ahead and check a shield here. Okay, it's gonna be the Shadow Punch. Now we have a chance to fight back with a real quick Earthquake. Okay, get them deep into the red. That we are actually able to Poison Sting the rest of the Dusknoir right on out of here. And that next one to deal with is going to be a Furret. Which means we have a chance to do a decent amount of neutral damage with a Sludge Bomb. Bad. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and bring in Charge-a-Bug. Try to tank out this next attack. I'm guessing it's going to be Trailblaze. Nope, they're going for a Swift. Going all in on the neutral damage. Expect it. Well, go ahead and let this one go too. I think even if it is Swift, it should get us deep into the red, but otherwise we should be okay. Okay. Now we're double charged on discharge and X scissor. Okay, and with that, ooh, last monster deal with is going to be Primeape. We're actually primed and ready for Primeape here as we have ourselves in a Azumarill. Well, before we continue that matchup, they have opted to call it a night, so we do manage to secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so far so good. We're currently 2 for 2. Let's see if we go for win number 3 here as we look for match number 3. And match number 3 of this set is going to be up against Still Sanding. I'm still sanding. Yeah. First matchup is going to be up against a Shadow Dragonite. Shadow Dragonite definitely hitting us with that pretty nasty fast move pressure in the form of their Dragon Breaths. Go ahead and fight back with, ooh, actually really good damage with our with our Sludge Bomb there. With that, they swapped in for Shadow Sableye, so I swapped in for our Azumarill, striking back with a real quick Power Gem. Very thankful I didn't opt to bring in Charger Bug on this one. Oh my goodness. I can't imagine that ending well. That would do Magic Clear Out Shield number 1. Okay, we'll go ahead and use up our first shield here. Possibly the Foul Play for the bait. Nope, going for straight for Power Gem. Maybe Foul Play doesn't need bait. I don't know. Okay, going for another Power Gem. We're able to fire off the Play Rough their way. Clear out the rest of the Sableye. And that, do we see Return of the Dragonite, or is it going to be Mon number 3? Could be Return of the Dragonite. Okay. I'm going to fire off their charge move. What are they hitting me with? It's going to be the Hurricane. Oh, buddy. That, ooh, last mon that we're dealing with is going to be a Marowak. That we do actually manage to get them well into the yellow at the very least. Okay, now the real question is, do I have enough fight in my Charger Bug to face off against this Shadow Marowak? Depending. I think Marowak could learn a Rock type charge move, which is actually kind of scary to me. There's Rock Slide, yeah. Ooh, yep, I went too long. I waited too long on that one, but yep, a little Marowak once again proving to be the bane of my existence. RIP's there, but nonetheless, not Alolan Marowak. Why do I keep saying Alolan Marowak? Kanto Marowak being the bane of my existence here. RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Right, anywho, we're still in the positive with 2 wins and 1 loss. See if we go for win number 3 here as we now jump into our 4th match, which is going to be up against John K 9630. Alright, John K, what do you got? This match is going to be up against a Malamar. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and swap right on out for my Charger Bug. Here's the word I'm looking for. Check out the shield here. It is gonna be the overheat. Going all in on the potential damage there. Respect it. Alright, fired off a discharge. Managed to hit the Wheezing. Let's fire off another discharge. Can we hit the Wheezing again? Yes, we can. So we managed to clear the Wheezing. Do we see the return of Malamar? Nope, it's going to be the arrival of the Ferret. Okay, we'll go ahead and let this next one go. It's going to be a Swift. Ow. Oof, okay. Pushing the envelope a little bit on that one there, I'm not going to lie, but you have a chance to fire off a discharge their way. You have Opted not to shield. Okay. Well, the Opted still not to shield. Against his other discharge. Up the shield on that one. Okay. And bring in their next charge move. We'll go ahead and let this one go. RIP Charger Bug, you have done well. And with that, they're going to swap in for their Malamar, in which case we can swap in for our Azumarill. Okay, we'll go ahead and let this next charge move go. I think we should be able to tank no matter what. Foul play. Yep. Okay, go ahead and fire off a play rough their way. Clear out shield number 2. Let this one go as well. I think, once again, I think there's nothing that we have to worry too much about for Malamar here. Yeah, I'll chuck it up here just in case they're going superpower. I think, again, either way, we'll be pretty much okay, I'm pretty sure. But just in case. You never know. You never know, you know? Okay, with that, for coming in with the Trailblaze, able to handle just fine. Okay, coming in with the next charge move. I think either Swift or Trailblaze, we should still be able to tank it okay. Yep, oof. Does get me deep into the red, but otherwise we're still hanging in there. We're still hanging in there. Fire the Sludge Bomb, clear the Ferret. Fire another Sludge Bomb. And fire the Play Rough. Going for the triple whammy with the charge moves here. Getting through the Ferret and through the Malamar and securing ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. So I'm pretty sure that was 3. Yep, okay. Right now we're 3 wins and 1 loss. Yeah, so no matter what, ending in the positive, and we're still able to climb, but let's go ahead and see if we get ourselves 1 more win in this set as we look for our final match. Okay, and with that, final match of this set is going to be up against Robot Cheetah. Alright, Robot Cheetah, what do you got? First match is going to be up against the Corsola. Yeah, I think Corsola wins this matchup, but we can get Corsola well into the red before our demise. We'll stick it out for now. Okay, they're hitting us with the Nightshade. Okay, guessing they're coming in with another Nightshade. Okay, not sure if they're looking to save their Corsola or not. Just in case, we'll go ahead and see if they're willing to. Okay. That actually, we put them, I think, in knockout range of another sludge if we use another Sludge Bomb. We do. A little bit of health that we had remaining, we were able to knock out the rest of the Corsola. There's the word I'm looking for. Now with that, they're coming in with the Cradley, in which case we bring in our Azumarill. Okay, Cradley coming with the Grass Knot. Oof, definitely hurts quite a bit, not gonna lie. With that, I'll go ahead and check up a shield here in case they're going for another Grass Knot. Nope, they're going for Rock Tomb this time around. Okay, coming in with the Ice Beam. Get them one for the yellow. Ooh, I think I may opt to let my Azumarill go possibly here. Yep, we're letting our Azumarill go here. RIP, buddy, you've done well. And, ooh, last one to deal with is going to be Pangoro. Okay. Pangoro's interesting. Pangoro coming in with the Night Slash. That's quite a bit, but we're still kicking. Ooh, try and tank out this next one too. Might be pushing the envelope in how much we're trying to tank out here, to be honest. Okay. Second discharge. I could do clear out both of the shields. Ooh, can I get... I could probably take out the Pangoro, but I don't think I have enough in me to take out the Cradley. Or other way around. We have enough to take out the Cradley, but not enough to take out the Pangoro right after. Oh yeah, so the Pangoro was able to clear out the rest of the Charger Bug, so that is going to be loss number 2 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Once again, staying consistent throughout the night. At least we're staying positively consistent, so I'll still take that. So we can go ahead and claim this 3600 Stardust, the 3 rare candies, and we got a Skorupi. Oh, and perfect CP for Little Cup. Alright, well, brand new day, so it's actually going to be our 7th day streak. Okay, nah, not the greatest of IVs though, so I'm going to go ahead and transfer you out. Then we can claim the rank rewards, in this case we made it on up to 2338. Okay, so with that, yeah, so right now, staying consistent with 3 and 2s across the board. Yeah, and we're in a brand new day, so if we really wanted to, we could do a full 20 sets. Definitely do not have enough energy for that. But I think we should be able to do at least try and do at least maybe 1 or 2 more sets before we end it off for the night. I'm admittedly starting to get kind of worn for the day, so it's been a long day, and since we just hit midnight, I think the day is catching up to me on that one. But yeah, we could do at least 1 or 2 more sets before we call it a night. So go ahead and jump right back into it. Go into the basic awards, jump into the Great League, and to reintroduce the team that we are currently using. We're starting things out with Clodsire in the front with Poison Sting, Earthquake, and Sludge Bomb. Excuse me. In the middle is Charge Bug with Volt Switch, X Scissor, and Discharge. And closing everything out, we have Azumarill with Bubble, Play Rough, and Ice Beam. Alright, so this is our squad. Let's go ahead and jump back into it and see how we do for set number 5 of the night. Now with that, match number 1 of the set is going to be up against Swimmer Boy. Alright, Swimmer Boy, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Tinkaton. Okay. That actually gonna swap out for a Drift Blend, so she's gonna swap out for our Charge Bug. Do I dare risk it? I will dare risk it. And that's with the Icy Wind. Okay. With that, we do have a double dose of Discharge at the ready. Go ahead and fire that their way. Actually able to clear out shield number 1. I'll take it. With that, I'll go ahead and use up my first shield here to keep our Charger Bug alive for a little bit longer. You have another Discharge at the ready. Are they going to use shield number 2 here, or are they going to let their Drift Bloom go? Let the Drift Bloom go. Respect it. Okay. And with that, they brought back the Tinkaton. We'll go ahead and fight back with our Discharge. And I think we'll go ahead and let our Charger Bug go here. RIP, buddy, you have done well. Oh, there are Wrecking Portals. Oh, I actually didn't die yet. Okay. But anywho, go ahead and now fight with our Clodsire. If they do like spam Bulldoze our way, we should be able to tank those fairly well, I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah. Ooh, and with that, last one to deal with is going to be the big man, Blastoise. That's now forever how I'm just going to associate Blastoise at this point, isn't it? Pretty sure. Pretty sure that's just, yeah, that's just Blastoise's official title at this point. I don't know what to tell you. And with that, ooh, definitely buffed up on the defense there. It's a little concerning. Okay. Can I take another Skull Bash? Can. Definitely using my final shield here. I'm guessing it's going to be Hydro Cannon heading our way. Yep. Okay, so now we have Sludge Bomb at the ready. I wonder if we should fire off Earthquake just to... I think Sludge Bomb should be enough. This feels like famous last words, but I think Sludge Bomb should still be enough. Yep, okay. Blastoise may have built up a good amount of bulk, but it wasn't that much bulk. So that's going to be the matchup of Tinkaton versus Clodsire to close everything off. Coming in with another Bulldoze. Okay, with that we do have the Earthquake at the ready. Go ahead and fire that their way. Clear out the Tinkaton and secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Excuse me. At least I'm pretty sure what that was victory number 1. Yep, okay. Oh, excuse me. Alright, so with that, right now we are 1 for 1. Let's see if we can go 2 for 2 as we look for match number 2. And match number 2 of this set is going to be up against 10 Archie 30. Alright, 10 Archie 30. What do you got? First round is going to be up against a Medicham. Okay. Ooh, with that, swapping right on out for the Drapion. Come in hot with the Aqua Tail. Gonna see if they're debating on whether or not we're baiting out their shield here by going straight for an Earthquake. Nope, get right into that. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. I'll go ahead and swap right on out for my Charge Bug. Go ahead and try and take out this next one. I think even if it is Crunch, we should be probably deep into the yellow, but otherwise we're okay. It's gonna be Aqua Tail. Okay. Aqua Tail we handle just fine. With that, we'll go ahead and strike back with the Discharge. Clear out shield number 2. Okay. With that, we'll go ahead and check up a shield here just in case this is going to be the Crunch. So, you know, the Aqua Tail. They're really loving their Aqua Tails today. Ooh, and with that, swapping out for their own Clodsire. Okay, okay. Okay, brought back my Clodsire. I think we should be able to tank out if it is Earthquake. Yeah. Okay, go ahead and fight back with our own Earthquake. And on to the yellow. Could we technically? Oh, they're rocking Stone Edge. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Well, they brought back Drapion, who's still rocking Aqua Tail. With that, we have Discharge at the ready, so we'll go ahead and fire that their way. Ooh, does not finish off the Drapion. Okay, it does get them all to the red though, so it does give, if anything, our Zumbro a chance to gather a little bit of energy here. Yep, there we go. And with that, are we facing back off against the Clodsire, or is it going to be the return of the Medicham? Okay, return of the Clodsire. Coming in with Sludge Bomb. I'm guessing this is going to take us to... Oh, Earthquake. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's an Earthquake Stone Edge. That's right, that's right. Almost forgot about that. Almost forgot what I'm fighting against. With that, we'll go ahead and fire off an Ice Beam their way. Clear the Clodsire. That last one to deal with is going to be... It is a fully healthy Medicham. So that might... If anything, that might be our downfall. Just because we're that short on health. We'll see how much damage we can put out with Play Rough here. I don't think it one-shots Medicham. Yeah, no. I think they'll be able to get to another Dynamic Punch, which knocks me out here. But yeah. They fought well. Thought I had the advantage with Medicham versus our Azumarill in the back there, but we had the unfortunate health disadvantage on that one, so that was going to be loss number 1 in this set. RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that right now, we're 1 win and 1 loss. Let's see if we can go for win number 2 here, as we go into match number 3 of this set, which is going to be up against Iruma 70. Alright, Iruma, what do you got? This match is going to be up against a Tinkaton. Okay. Ooh, swapping out for the Feraligatr. In which case we'll swap out for our Charge Bug. It's a non-shadow, so we should be able to tank out this first one. Should get us deep into the yellow, I think. Yeah. Ooh, we will need to use our first shield here, though. That is a given. Okay, that we'll go ahead and fire off a Discharge their way. Clear the Feraligatr. I don't know. We're pretty much in knockout range of whatever Tinkaton throws our way, so we might as well go for a little bit of Pock Shot damage. Whew. And we actually... Oh no, they're still going for the Fairy Wind charge. Okay, so we actually do a decent amount of damage against the Tinkaton here. Excuse me. So I may actually opt to try and see if we can go for fast move damage with our Azumarill here. And just try and like bulk out through all of these charge moves. That we are able to bubble down the rest of the Tinkaton. And last Mono Duel is going to be the big man Blastoise, rocking a party hat. Expect the drip. Am I within knockout range? I think I might be. A Skull Bash? Yeah. They read me like a fiddle on that one. Okay, going for the play rough. With the monthly yellow. Not sure how well we handle Hydro Cannon. That might be my Achilles heel. Okay. It's not bad. Oof. Okay, so we do have Sludge Bomb. Go ahead and fire that their way. Okay, clear out number 2. Can I? Ooh, nope. So that's gonna be loss number 2 of this set here. RIP's there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Yeah, probably should have swapped out Cloudsire a little bit earlier. It's okay. Alright, well anywho. With that, we're 1 win and 2 losses, so we're in the negative right now, but we have a chance now to tie it all up as we go into match number 4 of this set, which is going to be up against Abel isn't right? Pretty sure there's a story behind that, but anywho, the story for at least our battle here is going to be their Talonflame versus our Cloudsire. With that, I'll take the risk. He'll be Fly, okay. Yep. Next up is going to be the big man Blastoise. I will shield here. I think we're in knockout range of Hydro Cannon at this point. Okay, with that. Coming in with the Earthquake. Here, I'll choose number 1. Okay, I'll go ahead and let this one go. The Hydro Cannon, say goodbye to our Cloudsire there. RIP, but you've done well. That coming in with our Charjabug. I'll go ahead and check a shield here. Actually, we probably could have. No. If we're facing off against Talonflame right after this, definitely don't want to go in with too little health. Ooh. With that, next mono we're doing is actually going to be a Marowak. I really jumped the gun on the discharge there. We'll go ahead and swap right on out for our Azumarill. Go for that fast move pressure with our bubbles. And with that, swapping right on out for the Talon Flame. Okay, go ahead and fire from the Ice Beam their way. We're actually able to clear out the Talon Flame. We'll take it, we'll take it. Ooh. Do I open myself up for Rock Slide? Is that what I just did? Nope, Bone Club. Okay. I don't have enough health I need to get the rest of the Marowak out here. Yep, nope. So that is going to be loss number 3 of this set. RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Yeah, I probably could have played that one better, but it's okay. So with that, no matter what, we're going to be ending this one in a loss, or with a loss in our ELO, but, you know, we have one more match left in us. We might as well see if we can close out with one final win, because I think after this, I'm going to call it a night. So with that, final match of the set is going to be against Good Day. Good Day. Alright, Good Day, starting things out with the Stunfisk. Okay. The main thing to look out for is the ever-dreaded Mud Bombs. But I think we should be able to tank out a fair amount of those before we need to start shielding. Whoop. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can tank out, or see if we can bait out their first shield. Can. Okay. Go ahead and strike back now with an Earthquake. See if we can either do good super effective damage or take out their second shield. Alright, good damage it is. Excuse me. Okay, we'll go ahead and let this next one go. It's well into and now the red. Well, go ahead and shield. I don't know if Sludge Bomb is going to be enough to knock out Stunfisk at this range, but we're going to take the chance. We're going to fire away the Sludge Bomb. Hope for the best. Actually, clear shield number 2. I'll take it, I'll take it. With that, I think I'll actually go ahead and let our Clodsire go here. RIP, buddy, you have done well. And with that, I'll go ahead and see if I can bubble down. I guess they were saving up energy for our rainy day today. So we'll go ahead and eat this discharge here. I think we can bubble down. Yep, Stunfisk before they get to the next charge move. We're good there. Okay, next one is going to be Cradily. Okay, it's going to be normal Cradily, so we don't have to worry about the damage output as much. But it is still going to hurt quite a bit. I'll attempt to tank it. Do I regret the decision? I regret the decision. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, it's gonna be Rock Tomb. last one is gonna be Frostlass. Interesting. Back with discharge. Ooh, we do not have any damage output to Frostlass. That's actually a little concerning. Hopefully we'll be able to tank out any of the charge moves that Frostlass throws our way. We'll see. We'll see how well we handle. Okay, gets me deep in the red. Okay, fair. So that is going to be loss number 4 of this set here. We got pretty hard countered in the end. RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. I don't know about hard countered, but we met our match in this set, and I think it's a good time to call it right after this. Yeah, I'm just not into it, I guess. I don't know. I think the day has caught up to me, and it I feel like we've lost actually a good amount of progress now that I look at it, because we got a message from David earlier saying like, oh, we're at 2294, and I'm pretty sure that was at like set 2, and then a couple matches later, and then 1 and 4 later, and I'm right back where I started. So that's kind of disappointing, actually. But yeah, I hate to cut it short, but honestly, yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to call it here. It does kind of feel like I'm calling it because of the 1 and 4, which that doesn't help. But honestly, I don't know. This last set, I just couldn't. I just pretty much forcing myself through the last 5 matches. So through those 5 matches. So I don't know. I don't want to bog down anymore and just kind of like force my way through sets. So I think we'll call it here for the night. We'll get some sleep. I do have work tomorrow as well, so that probably good to call it early, so that way able to end the work week strong, and then maybe once we get the work week done, we can come back stronger than ever, moving on into more Go Battle League battles, maybe sometime tomorrow / today, or at the very least on Saturday. But yeah, apologies for I'm sure I'm sounding rather bummer right now, but thank you very much to everyone who tuned in to this stream, and thank you very much to David Lesimerian for chatting up at least for a little bit. Always appreciated. And if you do want to check out any future streams, you can of course subscribe to us on YouTube or follow us on Twitch. And for any of the streams that were exclusive on Twitch, the VODs for those are saved on our sister YouTube channel, Voyage Archives. And last but not least, if you want to keep up to date on our weekly stream schedules, as well as to check our daily happenings, you can always follow us on our socials, Twitter /X and Instagram at Voyaging Trainer. With that said, just to kind of go over the rest of the stream schedule for this week, we only have 1 stream planned, and that is going to be happening on Saturday over exclusively on Twitch. We'll be taking on as many battles as we can in the Catch Cup to kind of capitalize on that, and hopefully we'll be able to do plenty of battles to capitalize on the fact that it's Go Battle Week. So yeah, we'll cook up a team for Catch Cup for Saturday. We may or may not do another guerrilla, I guess essentially a guerrilla stream for another Go Battle Week set, but that is to be determined. I guess depends on how we're feeling at the end of the day on Friday. If it's anything like now, I'm probably just gonna pass out the moment I get home. So, but if we do manage to get ourselves a second wind, we'll try and do a stream then. But yeah, I think for now, Apologies. Don't mean to be bummer. Don't mean to be in a bummer mood to end things out, but yeah. I think the motivation's lacking a little bit right now, so we're gonna call it a night for now. We'll go ahead and pick up again, either on stream tomorrow, off stream tomorrow, or at the very least in our catch up battles on Saturday over on Twitch. But yeah, once again, that'll pretty much do it for this stream. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you.